Welcome. This is the tutorial on creating an IRB application for a QI/QA study. It's specifically for the DNP program to guide students on how to correctly submit a non-human subjects research (NHSR) application in the new OSPREY IRB module. OSPREY stands for Online Sponsored Programs and Research Enterprise System, and it is used for several research administration functions, including submitting applications to the UNCW Institutional Review Board. The link to OSPREY is here. You can also find this link on the Spark and IRB websites. You can log into OSPREY using your usual UNCW credentials, and if you're already logged in to another UNCW system, you will be automatically logged into OSPREY through the single sign-on function. Once logged into OSPREY, you will see that there is a menu bar at the top, a navigation pane on the left, and a conflict of interest widget on the right side of the screen. The first thing we recommend you do is scroll to the bottom, click on Portal Configurations, and choose Widgets to go on your home screen. The two widgets we recommend are Records I Am Named On and the Messages widget. You can move these around however you want by navigating the arrows. Once you get it like you want it, you can also add any of these other things you would like. Once you get it like you like it, you hit Save. And you now have everything set up the way that you want it. Your messages and records you are named on. The records you are named on will contain every single record that you are named on, regardless of the role. To begin a new IRB application, click on Human Protocol from the left navigation menu. From the Human Protocol menu, click on Initial Application. A basic application with general sections will appear. As you respond to more questions, the application will adjust based on your responses and add other sections as needed. For now, what you will see is a menu at the top and a navigation pane on the left side of the screen. You can navigate either by scrolling, and you can see all the application at one time, or you can go section by section and navigate by hitting Next or Previous. You will know where you are within the application by this symbol here. This is an important note. So if you start an application but you get interrupted and you need to finish working on it later, do not return to the Human Protocol menu to open it. So let's say I've been working on this, I'm like, oh, I need to get to class. So I'll close this, and when I come back later, I'm at my home menu, and the widget Records I Am Named On, you can go back to the records you were working on, hit Edit, and continue working on it. If you were to go here and choose Initial Application, it's going to create a new record. So always continue working on drafts from this menu. So to begin the application, these are already pre-populated for you. The first thing you're going to do is create your title. You need to delete what's here and type in the name of your project. You can expand by doing this. Next is a brief summary. The brief summary is a non-technical overall description of the study, usually between 50 to 100 words. We don't need to see any citations or such. The duration of your study. This is when you think your study will begin to when you estimate it will be done. We always recommend that you put upon IRB approval. You could simply copy and paste. We cannot guarantee a finalization of your study by a specific date, but we do process applications as quickly as possible. Here, you can just put the date that you think you'll be finished. A16 is asking if this application or protocol is similar to anything else that has been approved by the IRB. typically your answer is going to be no. If it is and you know about it, then you click yes, and it will ask you for the IRB number. I am going to click no as an example because that's the majority of the time what happens. Screening questions. You hover over the underlined phrases, the definition of each one will appear. So this question is asking, does your project involve a systematic investigation, including research development, testing and evaluation, which is designed to develop or contribute to generalizable knowledge? So students in the DNP program who are submitting QI/QA applications should respond no. QI/QA projects typically do not meet the IRB definition of research because they are more narrowly focused projects that are intended to address practical questions at a specific location. Thus, they are not designed to develop or contribute to generalizable knowledge. You will click no. When an applicant selects no at this question, an alert will appear. This is okay. The alert says that a no response to this question is appropriate for QI/QA projects. A25 wants to know if this project is going to be led by a student. You click yes. From the drop-down menu, you will click graduate. For project personnel, this will be already populated. What you want to click is from the drop-down menu under role, you'll click lead researcher student. When this role is selected, an alert will appear. This is because the principal investigator box is checked as a default for whoever initiates the application. This alert will disappear once the faculty advisor's name is added and the principal investigator box is checked in the faculty advisor field. When it is checked for the faculty advisor's name, it automatically unchecks there. To add your faculty advisor, you click add. You search by them by their last name. It will pop up. You select them, and it will close. Here they are. All right. So for their role, you're going to click faculty advisor to student and principal investigator. As you will see, once you click principal investigator, it's unchecked from your box. Your next section is going to be NHSR, which stands for Not Human Subjects Research. You will go down to the third choice and choose QI/QA for internal purposes. Here, you will provide a brief explanation of the project so that the IRB staff can confirm that the activity appears to be a QI/QA study. When applicable, it is helpful to state that the purpose of the activity is for internal decision-making only at the location where the activity is conducted, or other helpful clarification to support the selection of the QA/QI activity. The next step is supporting documents. Generally, they are not needed for DNP projects. If you wish to share any supporting material with the IRB, you may upload it in the Other Supporting Documents field. What you'll do is click this little guy right here. You'll name your document, choose the file, and then upload onto your application. Once you have completed the application, click the box next to Lock Form at the top of the menu. This will confirm that all mandatory questions were completed. I intentionally left some blank so we could demonstrate what happens when it's not. You'll get a message up here that says incomplete mandatory fields found. Click OK. A pop-up box will pop up and it will be like, here's the section that you need to fill in. If you click on that, it's going to take you right to the section and it will be outlined in red. I'm just going to type something in there to satisfy it. And there's the other part that I did not complete. I will close that. I will hit Lock Form again. All right. And then you're going to hit Submit. Certification page will appear that says, I certify that all information provided as part of this application is true and correct to the best of my knowledge. I am not going to do this because it would actually create a new application, but you will click Accept It and Continue and Close. When a student researcher initiates an application, the application will be routed to the faculty advisor for approval before being routed to the IRB. The faculty advisor will receive a notification from OSPREY to their UNCW email, their OSPREY message inbox, and OSPREY assignment screen that they have an application to review. The student researcher will be copied on the notification. The faculty advisor will review and approve the application. The student researcher and faculty advisor will receive confirmation emails that it's been submitted to the IRB. If you want to check on the status of an application that has been submitted, once again, you'll come to this widget, Records I Am Named On, find the protocol number, click on the caret, and it will say this one's approved. So you know that that's approved, which you should have received an email for that. Furthermore, you could hover over the number and you'll have the section I told you about. Look, so here you can see everything that this has been doing. There's an annual review, initial application, and it tells you the date that they were created. Modification, initial application. So this is where you will find out all the information about the records you were named on. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email us, irb@uncw.edu. Good luck with your studies.